Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bessarabia is Ours, my Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4. As you can see, we're mostly done with the war in Europe. Italy is done very, very well. I am trying to help the Italians fight back against the British, and we're in the middle of our advance to Alexandria, where I'm really trying to micromanage these starved divisions through the desert and take Alexandria and Cairo so that we can get some supplies flowing into here. Once we do that, it's on to Tel Aviv, and we've won over here. We got really lucky in the previous episode with destroying 30 British divisions as they tried to evacuate as the war in France went wrong. Russia has done things that it shouldn't. Russia has taken over more of Poland than it ought to have, and in another previous episode I stupidly clicked the wrong button and gave up Bessarabia, though it probably has turned out to be for the best, because I think if I triggered a war at that point we'd have been screwed. Right now we're producing things fine. We're short on guns, but we're always going to be short on guns. We're still producing troops. I haven't turned up the conscription very much. I think we're mostly doing alright. I'm saving up power because I know I'm going to need to up conscription, and I'm probably going to need to upgrade a tank designer at some point. But we're not using a lot of tanks yet because we just don't have the factories for it. It's infantry and artillery all the way for us at the moment. Okay, the Japanese are going to join us. Italy lays claim to Greek territories. Okay, ooh. Let's see, can I justify a war goal on Thrace and Central Macedonia so that I get that when we go to war with them? That would be very useful, because I think that's how it works. I think if you've got a claim, you have a stronger chance of getting it after arbitration. But again, I'm not really certain. Okay, so you are gonna the Australians have arrived. Those sneaky Aussies. Wait, I don't want you to do that. Oh, okay, I guess. I was tempted to turn him off and just tell him to go straight to Australia, but those are fresh divisions there. And you two move on to there, and you move on to there. We can trust the Germans. Okay. Do I really want to delete all orders? Yeah, I do. I want to delete all orders because the front line I want him to keep is just simply this. And even he says that's too much. Just that front line. Need to give him more troops, really, don't we? This is the guy guarding the front line against. See, the problem is we're low on troops here, but they're in poor supply. So sending more troops isn't going to fix that problem of being in poor supply. Taking Alexandria is going to fix that problem. Now, is it possible? Do we have naval and air superiority? I think we do. So I think it's actually possible to do this. Split you in half. Or sorry, down to a quarter. Appoint a new commander. And then what we do is that we give them the order to plan a naval invasion from you. Where's the closest port? There. And this is such a risky thing to do, though, if it screws up. Yeah. Into Alexandria. Because we can... Wait. Yeah. Because then that gives us the ability to break through. And as previously stated, I'm not that worried about the Russians right now. I think they, on the bright side, them having to fight Poland and do work in taking over Poland as opposed to just let the war, Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact give them what they want, probably taken a reasonable amount of losses. That's what I'm hoping for. And what we're going to need to do here is we're going to need to... Oh, bye-bye Trotsky. And you all... Wait, why aren't you engaging in the plan? Do the plan. Okay, invasion of Alexandria. Because once we get Alexandria... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay, okay. Good job. Good job, Germany. Please don't lose to Denmark. When Germany loses to Denmark, it just makes me cry. Norway joined the Allies. Okay. Germany's just picking more fights. More fights. And we shouldn't be picking more fights. We got Russia. Russia eyeing us up like that. Creeps me out. Now, how's he doing? Some divisions are not yet in position yet. Okay, well, are they getting in position? Because I don't see them. I still don't understand how naval invasions work in this game, do I? Because, well, are any of you trying to move to the location of which I ordered the invasion to go from? Sometimes I order naval invasions and it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand why. Because they're saying they don't even have any orders. But they clearly do, because they've got the order for a naval invasion. Help. Alright, can I assign to that the same way I can other things? With the shift click. No, they still don't like that. Is it that we don't have... Oh, naval capacity exceeded. Okay, that's useful information. Selected divisions. Increase naval transport capacity. Okay, so if I half this down, so does it give me a number? Used invasions total limit. Okay, so we don't have any. We're not doing naval invasions. Never mind that. You all go rejoin him. You, on the other hand, seem to be doing all right. What we want is for those divisions to march through to there and surround Alexandria. You go there, you go there. And I mean, this is really risky, but I think that with the Italians there, we can... Oh, available war goal. Okay, you turn around. Screw Russia right now. They don't have a claim on us. And get on the Greek border, because I think we can take a lot of Greece with Italy's help. Again, I'm not sure how productive it really is starting all these wars when realistically I know that, you know, the war isn't going to end forever. And that's one of the things that annoys me a little bit about this game, is that at the moment it's very hard to... Oh, now we've got them surrounded. It's very hard to think about how the war ends. I mean, if America joins, and America's the biggest partner in the war, the only way that I can really see to get America out of the war, and you have to if you want to win, because they're a major partner and the war doesn't end until all major powers in the war have conceded, the only way I can see to do that really is by the A-bomb, because I mean, I've watched quite a few Let's Plays and I don't see a lot of people invading the United States by land. It's you're gonna have to be doing real well in order to get that done. That's real difficult indeed, and it doesn't seem to happen. Now, I just realized we've encircled these guys, but that's not helping us, and it's not helping us because they have supplies coming through there. Now, if the Italians had their navy doing its job, our navy can't help. It's not their fault. They can't get through here because of Turkey. Let's check on Ireland. We were trying to turn Ireland fascist before. I don't know why something popped into my head. That's all right. I just... Oh, nice. So we just marched into Cairo. Good job, Italy. And I think we still haven't opened up another port until we get to Tel Aviv. Let's just order all these guys to attack and see if we win. I think we do, because we've just got such a huge division width. Yeah, we do. That's good. We should win that then. And then once Alexandria is opened up, that whole war there is going to go a lot smoother. How's the plan going for the invasion of Greece? It's going to take a while. I don't care. Do I care if Italy declares it first? I don't think it makes a difference as long as I have the claims, because they're going to be drawn into the war. The one thing I cannot do is call my allies. But if I... It's a good question. Oh, because they're guaranteed by United Kingdom and France. So yeah, it's all going to become the same war. The war will be merged, regardless of what I do. Ah, YOLO. let's really hope the Russians don't declare war on us right now. If they did that, I'd be real sad. I kind of deserve it though for invading Greece, wouldn't I? So they've joined the ally. We're all doing this stuff. Please just do a nice blitz of Greece. I've had various different experiences invading Greece as various different countries. Sometimes Greece lives up to its historical status as like one of the most, apparently for the Germans it was just awful to invade, between the partisans and the terrain, and combined with the fact that it's a lot of its rural islands with idiosyncratic terrain. But I'm gonna try and encircle quite a bit here because I really want this to be over fast. It's quite important to me that we finish this now. So you go straight to Athens, and you also are going straight to Athens. And then, yeah. Woohoo! Okay. Okay, I missed that. Alexandria is ours. That's cool. I'm going to cancel your orders and assign you a new front. Are we doing... Okay, they're doing okay against the French over there. I'm going to assign a new front across there. And an invasion plan into Palestine. There. This guy's doing pretty well with limited troops. I think it was smart not to send more troops. It's a mistake that I think I've made in previous campaigns, is just thinking more is better. It's not. If you're going to fight a war in cramped territory, you need to rely on decent strategy and high quality troops. You cannot make do by just throwing more divisions at the enemy. So you hurry through onto Athens and we'll get that encirclement. We're going to take some pretty high attrition here. So I'm ordering more units forward than I should. Some of you stay, and others of you go. Yep, we got that encirclement there. This is going to improve things, I think. Greece, if you let their divisions retreat properly, can be a real pain because you end up bogged down here with the division width that really is non-existent. Yep. Whereas I think we've just taken out... Yep, that's a lot of their divisions encircled. And I think we just have them on the run now all the way to Athens. Please don't let this... Because if they bog you down, they can really hold you off for a while. But I think we did alright there. Definitely doing alright here now. Is he ready? Some divisions still preparing. See, now we've got great supply here because we got Alexandria. Let's look at the supply map. Resource map. Supply. See, there we go. And it'll get even better once we take... there's apparently like a road here. It's a naval base. Is it a naval base on the Dead Sea? It doesn't make any sense why that would be. Oh no, it's the naval base in Tel Aviv. Okay, that makes sense then. So you're attacking through there. Yeah, we've got this. I'm not going to give any more orders because I don't really think I need to. Okay, no. Okay, I do need to give more. You attack through there. You attack through there. Yep, there we go. Greece really should capitulate anytime now. Yay! Woohoo, there we go. And it all goes to... okay, no, I got Thessaloniki. Okay, I got the two pro... Okay, yeah, I got the two I forged claims on, so that is important. State owner. Do I gain penalties? Okay, so I don't... Because I have a claim on this. This is actually mine, unlike a lot of the territory. For example, let's see here. Resistance strength. Okay, so do you lower resistance by having a claim? Is that the point here? Because if I look at that, it's foreign claims, but it's state owner me. This is state owner Romania, so I actually get state ownership. Does Germany have state ownership of Poland? Nope. Controller. Occupation breakdown. Which is... Okay. I don't understand how much you get from occupied territories while you're still in the war, though. I don't understand how the penalties break down. Let's see. Gentle occupation. How do I set... Local resources. Militarism. Okay. Occupation policy. Okay, so yeah, those are nations we've conquered, Hungary and Bulgaria, whereas these are nations we are occupying. Gentle, gentlest, harsh, resistance, growth. Okay, so if we put harsh... Wait. Okay, so the nicer... Yeah. Okay, this makes sense. And you lose political power per day. Alright, that makes it even more attractive to take over nations before the war is over. Because while you're occupying them in the middle of the war, you don't seem to gain all that much. Alright, you are going back to staring down Stalin along this rather awkward border. It's real hard to draw on because... No. Obey me, game. There we go. That's the border we want to defend. Because the war is going to happen. I'm almost tempted to bait Germany into it so Germany doesn't go starting other silly wars that it can't hope to win. Now are you in position? You should be. You're all in position. You're all prepared. Yeah, just go. Oh, Israel can be formed in this. That's interesting. I guess it makes sense historically. Yeah, 1947. Where's the game runs? 1948. Alright, this offensive looks like it's going to go really well because there's no resistance. So I could have hit that button a bit sooner. And then I wonder if I forge claims on Lebanon. Can we do stuff with that? I don't really know. I also wonder how Soviet Russia is doing on the inside. They've got some going. I wonder if Ireland is going to have a coup eventually. That's still 66% democratic. I think a lot of the coups that happen to the fascist countries tend to come about through scripted events like the Romanian one. I think I didn't need to think so hard about how we were going to go fascist. I think it would just happen quite automatically. Greece has a claim on Turkey. That would make playing as Greece interesting. I might do a Let's Play as Greece soon. Take back the Greek Empire and all of Anatolia. That'd be fun. Fascist Greece, or maybe communist Greece. Alright, anyways. So, I really want to get Bessarabia back. And I don't know how strong those Russians look. Can we... Construction. No, we don't have the factories for this. I was going to say construct a radar station. We definitely don't. We are pushed to the maximum with civilian factories beaten by this. How is the war doing? War's going in favor of the aggressors. We're doing pretty well. How many major powers are in it, though? Do Canada and stuff count as major powers? I don't think they do. Let's see. Let me see how many major powers are in the war now. We know America's going to join. I'll check that later. I don't know what to do now. I'm going to set the speed to high. I'm going to let Germany finish its little war against Denmark. And then, when that's done, I think we get ready to try and kick Stalin's butt. I mean, better now than later, because I don't think the Russian bear is going to get any less scary if it sleeps longer. I don't know if that metaphor works. What do we want? We want more soft attack, definitely. The Russians do not actually field that many tanks at the start of the war. So a good soft attack is going to help us a lot. Alright, good, good. You've captured that. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, well that's the war in North Africa. Temporarily won. North Africa tends to get really screwed up when the Americans join the war and just start spamming troops all over the map. I'm still going for the extra research slot. Okay, the question is, do we start fabricating on Russia now? Materials designer. Do I get artillery research time? I don't really care that much about the research time. Not for the price, anyways. Most of these air research time. Fighter agility, max speed. We don't have enough planes for me to care. We have a military theorist. Silent workhorse. Prince of Terror. Also don't care about that. Airborne assault strategic. I don't really care to spend political power on these. Maybe if I have so much spare political power, I could have done more for the global cause by making more nations go fascist. Let's is there another South American country where fascism is slightly popular? Argentina, it should be. Oh, Peru is slightly fascist. Are they already fascist? Oh, they are. I didn't know Peru was fascist at this point. Argentina is not aligned, but they've got a reasonable fascist constituency. And they are independence guaranteed by America. I don't want to justify war goal. What am I saying? Boost party popularity. That's something I haven't tried in previous games. Is just doing my very best to. Let's get an encirclement here. Is doing my very best. To make sure that I just get a lot of other countries with my ideology. And I think that's probably underrated, at least by me at this point in the game. Because the Americans, man, when they join, you're going to need a lot of help. Even if we beat Russia, I think we'd still struggle against America. Okay, so how are we doing with infantry equipment? We have loads of infantry equipment. We're... Alright, cool. Improved artillery too. Fine. Okay. I think I can even add more units to this queue. Like I probably could have before. I think I'm too hesitant on spamming. Because it seems to work. And now, this is the annoying thing about being a small power. Unless you forge a lot of claims, Italy gets all the stuff. Look at how much stuff Italy has. They don't deserve that. That's mostly me. But that's the, you know, we're the real Roman Empire anyways. Legionary Romania. Okay. I think I'm going to end this video here. And then I'm going to have a think about what we're supposed to do in the next episode. Because I kind of want to declare war on Russia now. Also kind of don't. So I'm going to have a think about that. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.